Do you know that tens of journalists are going to lose their jobs in the next 1 month? MediaMax has specifically issued a notice announcing that it's going to lay off some of its workers because of something that is happening to them, and not only to them, but the larger traditional media. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another interesting video where today we are going to be talking about our media, the traditional media, the online media, because that is where we get our news from, our entertainment, basically everything. Nowadays, because of the internet, the world has turned out to be a global village where in Kenya you can see what's happening in America, in China, while seated at the comfort of your home. While watching television, you can watch a show acted in Turkey, in Italy, just seated at your home. You can watch Indian shows acted miles away. Something is happening, and it's going to highly, or let me not say it's going, because it's already affecting highly our media stations, and we'll be talking about it because it has even forced some of the media stations to shut down completely. uh, so ladies and gentlemen, today I'd like you to stay with me to the end so that we can try to look at this particular issue that has been revealed by MediaMax. So if this is your first time watching a video from Duffy Updates, feel welcomed. This is home, and you can join us by clicking the subscribe button under this video. If you have already done that, if you like our updates, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, and finally click the notification icon on so that next time when you upload a new video, YouTube will send a notification to you detailing that Duffy Updates have uploaded a new video. If you have done that, thank you a lot. We don't take your support for granted, and may God bless you. Welcome. So, today, traditional media is one of the companies that is suffering because of internet. As much as internet has simplified a lot of things, has made the world a global village, it has also affected some of the business in a very significant way. There was a time when TV stations were everything. Radio stations were everything. The gazettes, that's where our men used to get their news. TV stations carried all the entertainment that one would like to see. But today, if you ask a random Kenyan, when was the last time he sat down to watch even our top TV stations? Let me mention, for example, Citizen. That it has been ranked numerous times as the leading TV station in Kenya. And if you ask a Kenyan when was the last time he sat down to watch at a TV station, most Kenyans will mention an answer that is even unbelievable. Some will say maybe 1 week ago, some will say 1 month ago, some might say yesterday or maybe today morning. But by the abundance of sources of news, sources of entertainment, it has led to the significant downfall in our traditional media. When I talk about traditional media, I mean the TV stations, the radio stations, and the gazettes. So because of this negative impact from the abundance of news outlets, the internet is accessible to most Kenyans. It has resulted to the media stations are currently suffering in maintaining their workforce, in paying bills. You ask a journalist working for any media stations, they might tell you that they have worked for maybe 3 months with no pay. And that's the reason why today MediaMax has issued a redundancy notice to employees. Well, tens of journalists. Let me just inform you what MediaMax is so that you are going to know exactly what we are talking about. We have seen other TV stations and radio stations are also saying the same thing, but on different time zones, on different occasions. There was a time KTN shut down its, I think one of its branches. I think it was KTN News or something, or KTN Burudani, KTN Farmers. We have seen some of the TV stations being shut down because of this thing. So when I talk about MediaMax, these are the exact stations that I'm talking about. K24 TV, Kameme TV, Radio Milele ama Milele FM, there is Kameme FM, Manyan FM, Emo FM, Msenangu FM, Meru FM, and the newspaper, namely The People Daily. So all those stations that you have heard there are going to do a redundancy. Tens of journalists at MediaMax Network Limited are facing job losses after the company's management issued a redundancy notice to staff. Redundancy basically means we are going to cut our workforce because we can't keep up with the bills, with the pay slips. A notice seen by Kenyans.co.ke and signed by Chief Executive Officer Ken Ngaruiya indicated that the decision was part of a strategic restructuring and reorganization aimed at improving operational efficiency in response to shifting market conditions. The media houses cited challenges in the macro business environment, rapid digital advancement, declining business volumes, and shrinking client base as key reasons behind the decision. So I want her to look at that paragraph. The media houses cited challenges in the macro business environment. So there are challenges, and when I state these challenges for you, you will find out that all of them are as a result of the accessibility of internet, basically to everybody, every Kenyan. So the first one, rapid digital advancement. In the digital world, the changes are happening very fast wherever where some companies might fail to keep up. Examples of them are, for example, digital advances are, for example, nowadays there are the digital spaces where you find that if your TV stations fails to use its digital space well, for example YouTube, these social platforms, we have seen their TV stations which had a very big following back in the days, but when you go to their social media profiles, you will just find even they have like the following is very retro. You wonder, is this the company that you used to know? Sometimes the cameras, the advancement that are coming every month, every day, some media stations might fail to keep up with them, and they get left behind. And when that is happening, there are others who are just advancing every day, trying every day, and then the takeover begins. The second thing, declining business volumes. So, media stations are also businesses. People are paying bills with them. There are people who are employed there. And some of the things which lead to the survival of a media company are the advertisements. Where you see, for example, Safaricom has paid a certain amount of money so that its ads can be played maybe during the primetime news. You see the ad for Safaricom. At every break, ads are played. Those are the things which keep a media station learning. But nowadays, because of the abundance of internet, everybody is on the internet, everybody is putting content out. You'll find out that Safaricom sometimes might prefer to pay a certain social media personality, maybe a celebrity. Safaricom might decide to pay that person a certain amount of money, while that amount in early days, that amount could have gone to the TV stations or the radio stations. So the business has declined because some of the businesses are going to other people. Another thing is the shrinking client base. That's basically the same thing because maybe I am a client. I want to advertise that I have this company and I'd like you people to come and buy from me. Instead of going to a TV station, which is going to charge me hundreds of thousands, I just decide to go to a certain celebrity, a certain TikToker, Instagrammer, a YouTuber. I pay him and then he's going to market for me. So MediaMax Network Limited is undertaking a strategic restructuring and reorganization of its business operations to enhance overall efficiency and effectiveness in response to evolving market dynamics, including digital transformation, innovation, shifting client needs, and the introduction of punitive regulations by the government of Kenya affecting the media industry. The notice stated. According to the company, the restructuring was further necessitated by persistent issues within the media sector, such as delays in payment of pending bills. You know what happens is, for example, the government has paid for ads, maybe some big companies have paid for ads, and then you find that these companies, they delay to pay their bills. This ends up creating a cycle of uh, the bills keep on piling up. Workers have not been paid. The houses, the bills, everything. The company also cited the imposition of strict regulations on betting and gambling. This is also another disadvantage. Recently, the government ordered that these media stations should not be displaying betting or gambling advertisements because they are affecting the society negatively. A lot of Kenyans are losing opportunities, are losing money while betting, and the betting sector is one of the biggest advertisers in the Republic of Kenya. So when it was pulled down, it went down with a lot of money that was otherwise would have been used to maybe pay some of the workers. Affected staff were given a 1-month notice effective July 15th, 2025, meaning the decision on the employment terms and fate will be decided by August 15th. So this is quite a bad news for them. And this means that no matter the sector you are in, you have to keep on improving and changing and advancing. Because if you don't, someone else is going to come and take that position that you're currently holding because he will be better than you, he will be more advanced than you, he will be more efficient than you. So thank you for watching. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye bye.